Wars may end with treaties, but peace is built with courage, compassion, and constant action. Every year, 21st of September, we gather with the world to observe the International Day of Peace. This is not a ceremonial date, it is a call to conscience. A reminder that peace cannot wait for tomorrow, and it cannot be left to someone else. It must begin with us. This year, the theme is powerful in its simplicity. Act now for a peaceful world. In a world where violence and division seem louder than harmony, this theme challenges us to act decisively, urgently, and together. We live in turbulent times. From conflicts tearing apart communities to climate disasters uprooting families to inequality fueling anger and mistrust, our world faces storms of uncertainty. Yet peace is not only about stopping wars. Peace is about justice, respect, and dignity. Think about it. A child walking safely to school, that is peace. A society where diversity is embraced, not feared, that is peace. A workplace where voices of women and men of all cultures and beliefs are valued equally, that too is peace. Without peace, development falters, injustice grows, and humanity loses its way. But with peace, every possibility opens. The United Nations has carried this vision for decades. In 1981, the UN General Assembly established the International Day of Peace. In 2001, it was declared a day of non-violence and ceasefire. Since then, year after year, the UN has reminded the world, peace must be practiced, not postponed. This year, 2025, also marks 20 years of the UN Peacebuilding Commission, an initiative that tackles the very roots of violence: poverty, injustice, inequality, and discrimination. Because unless those roots are removed, conflict will always return. The UN also drives the 17 Sustainable Development Goals, ensuring nations work not only for economic growth, but for equality, health, education, and dignity. These goals are, in essence, a roadmap to peace. Meanwhile, UN peacekeepers serve in some of the world's most fragile places, far from their homes, in dangerous conditions, so that others may live free from fear. They are living proof that peace requires sacrifice, courage, and commitment. And looking ahead, the Pact for the Future, recently adopted by the UN, commits to tackling emerging challenges: science, technology, climate, human rights, ensuring that future generations inherit not only a safer planet, but also a more just and compassionate one. But let us be clear, peace is not only the work of diplomats in New York or Geneva. It is the daily duty of ordinary people, of us. What can we do? Many things if we choose. Speak up against hate speech, bullying, and discrimination, whether in schools, workplaces, or online. Start conversations about tolerance and nonviolence in our families and communities. Verify facts before sharing on social media, because misinformation spreads division faster than truth. Support fairness and sustainability through the products we buy, the causes we support, and the values we uphold. Volunteer locally, whether tutoring children, helping the elderly, or standing with marginalized groups. The UN's Act Now campaign shows us that millions of people are already making small but powerful choices. Choices that reduce inequality, protect the environment, and promote understanding. Each action may feel small, but together they create a movement too big to ignore. Imagine if every person here today pledged even one action for peace, how far the ripples would spread. Let us pause and reflect. Peace is not passive. It is not waiting for problems to vanish. Peace is active. It is the daily decision to replace indifference with empathy, silence with courage, division with unity. The International Day of Peace is a mirror held up to humanity. It asks us, what kind of world do we want to build? One shaped by fear and violence, or one guided by compassion and justice? So this year, on the International Day of Peace 2025, let us rise above words and let our actions speak. Let us be the generation that refuses to normalize hatred, the generation that chooses dialogue over division, the generation that treats diversity as strength, not weakness. Let our voices be louder than the noise of violence. Let our compassion be stronger than the pull of conflict. Let our actions, big and small, be the bricks that build a more peaceful world. Because peace cannot wait. Peace must begin here, now, and with us. Thank you.